This particular machine that you're looking at is an HP Pavilion. Model number, I believe, is G121WM. It's a 17-inch display, a little bigger than the average machine, and it's pretty nice, especially for what little my client paid for it. And we're going to be doing two things. We're going to be removing the hard drive, like very similar to that one you're seeing right there in the video. The hard drive already in it is a 1 terabyte hard disk drive, and we're going to be swapping that with a 240 solid state drive. And then once we get done doing that, we are going to double the memory, double the RAM, and currently it's got 8 gigs of RAM, so we're going to put in 16 gigs worth of RAM. And since this guy has been such a loyal customer of mine, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade his Windows 10 Home Edition to Windows 10 Professional Edition. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the very first step you want to do is you want to remove the battery. And as you can see in the video, I've already done this. And the second hardware you want to remove is the CD-ROM drive. And this screw that I'm already working on right here, that particular screw is what harnesses it into the laptop. So just start unscrewing, like I'm doing here, and then once you get done, the CD-ROM drive should just simply slide out. The next step you want to do is you want to remove the screws that are holding this left corner panel here, and you also want to repeat the same step here on the right corner panel. Take your screwdriver, as you're seeing in this video, and just gently pry them off. The next step you want to do is to remove 2 plastic screw covers. Once these 2 have been removed, every single screw should now be easily accessible, and you'll be well on your way to removing the laptop's backplate. You are now finally able to start removing all the screws. Start up at the top left-hand corner and work your way down to the bottom. Go from left to right, and once this has been completed, you will slowly and very gently start unsnapping the laptop's backplate. After removing almost 30 screws, we can now finally upgrade the hard drive and the memory. Take your new memory and push them into the module slots, pushing downward until you hear it clip into place. Then removing the old hard drive, which is at the bottom left-hand corner. And this right here is the cable connecting to the hard drive. And be very careful when removing this, because if it gets broken, it'll cost you up to 20 bucks on eBay to get it replaced. Okay, now we are going to take our hard drive caddies and we are going to install them into the new solid-state device. Then we are going to place it back inside the laptop chassis. So at this point our upgrade is more or less complete. So you're going to want to put the back panel, you're going to want to snap it back into place, but do not start putting all the screws in just yet. First you're going to want to turn the machine on to make sure that the new RAM and the new drive is actually being recognized. And the reasoning behind this is if you're fairly new to computer hardware upgrades, especially laptop RAM, there is a fairly high chance you will not get those memory stick modules properly aligned on your first try, meaning your system won't recognize the new memory. And in a situation like that, you'll be forced to reopen your device and readjust your RAM. That's really it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please take the time to check out my other content and like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that. Thank you for watching. You all have a good one.